Well, everybody, and welcome to 2026. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you know, it's been a crazy year for 2025, and I was able to accomplish a lot of my goals for 2025 when it came to aviation. Number one, I got my instrument rating, so that's a big thumbs up for me, but that means I need a new challenge, a new task, and I've decided that this is the year I'm going to get my commercial rating. But before we dive into where I'm at and what's going on, let me give you kind of a recap of 2025. So in 2025, I got my opportunity first to get experience with a second light sport vendor, which is Remos. I was able to fly the Remos GX to finish up my instrument rating, and I enjoyed that aircraft, but it's not the same as flying the Zenith. I really love flying the Zenith. So gonna stick with Zenith. They're a great brand, and I do love flying behind that Corvair engine. Second thing about 2025. I missed out on a couple opportunities, but I was able to meet a lot of you guys at the Zenith aircraft fly-in, and that was just another amazing experience and shows me why I do love going to that fly-in so often. Also in 2026, you guys remember that I did upgrade my instrument panel, and I'm really liking the new layout, all the new capability, and just how much nicer it is than what I had before. So just take you guys through it. I added in the digital engine monitor. I've got the GPS 175 from Garmin installed here. That thing works amazingly. Added in the comm radio, so I got both the nav and the comm from ValNav. Also kept the transponder, but I did do my full 2-year certification for these avionics. And on top of that, I was able to add in the mini EFIS, which I can use like I'm using it right now as an engine monitor, but I can easily use it as a backup PFD, as the map, another engine monitor. Really is a great backup instrument. And I've still got the Sport EX. I love all these systems and what they're able to do for me, which is where I need to talk about the sponsor of this video, which is GRT Avionics. GRT is an amazing company. They're based here in the United States, and they make great avionics systems for experimental aviation. They've been in business for over 30 years, and I think that their avionics are just as good as any other manufacturer that's out there today. But the price point is where they shine. You can pick up a Sport EX just as a base model for about $1,800. Mini starts out at about the same price, about $1,600, $1,700, and you can build them out from there. You can go up to the Horizon, and really there's avionics for every price point. So you should really go check them out and see what type of systems you might like for your experimental aircraft. Well, and as some of you are aware, getting your commercial or doing any check ride in experimental is not the easiest thing to do, and so therefore you need to have access to a certified aircraft, which is where this Cherokee 180 comes into play. I'm partnered on this with a buddy of mine. It is not the primary aircraft I fly. It's a lot more expensive to fly than the Zenith is, but it gives me the perfect platform to finish up my commercial rating. It also helps me when I've got a couple of kids, me and my wife. It's a great plane where I want to grab more than just me and one other person and go for a flight. So you're definitely going to see more of this plane in the future on the channel, especially this year. I went up with it a couple days ago just to kind of learn how to put cameras in it. And I'll tell you what, it is an amazing plane to fly, and I think it has some great views for you guys to check out this year. All right, so what can you guys expect in 2026? This year, again, is the year that I'm going to be working on my commercial rating, which means I'm going to be doing a lot more performance-based flying, and also I've got to do a couple of longer flights. One I've got coming up is I need to do my long instrument cross-country. Now, I know I've flown long distances in Zenith before. The problem is I've never flown 3 cross-countries together that meet the minimum standard for a commercial cross-country, which is 3 points of landing, with the first point of the first destination point being 250 nautical miles from the departure point. I looked through my entire logbook, over 500 hours of flying, over 300 hours of cross-country time, and I don't have that flight in my logbook anywhere. So I need to go and do that flight, and I'm going to take you guys along with me on that ride, which should be coming up probably in the next video. Now, for you guys who are wanting to start out your aviation journey, there's going to be a great opportunity coming up February 28th and March 1st here in my hangar. I've got the Zenith Aircraft Company coming out, and we're going to be doing a 2-day rudder building workshop. You can sign up at zenithaircraft.com, and when you're done with that course, you'll have a ready-to-install Zenith aircraft rudder that you've built here in my hangar. The second day of this is going to be an opportunity for those in the local area to fly in their Zenith aircraft. So we'll probably have a forum or two, and maybe an opportunity for those who bring their aircraft in to take up these new builders in those aircraft. So it's going to be a great time to be had by all. So if you guys are in the Southwest and you're really thinking about building a Zenith, check out zenithaircraft.com and consider coming to that fly-in. And again, it is February 28th and March 1st. In Somerton, Arizona. The airport identifier is 54AZ. So what am I looking forward to in 2026? Number one is working towards my commercial and getting that check ride knocked out. Right now, I've been working on the written portion of it. That's why I haven't been posting very much. And I'm pretty close to having all of the knowledge in my head for that written test. Hopefully going to be taking that probably in the next few weeks so that I can have that completed. After that, I need to work with Killian a little more. I've talked to him out at Fly Eagle Sport, and he is definitely willing to jump up in the Cherokee with me. And so I'm going to take the Cherokee out there, or he's going to come here, and we're going to do some of those performance flights and basically just work on the performance maneuvers for that ride. And I'll take you guys along with that on that as well. But after that, things I'm looking forward to this year. Number one, I'm hoping to go to Oshkosh. That's one of the things I'd love to be able to do this year, hoping that I might be able to make that happen. Number two, as always, I very much look forward to the Zenith aircraft fly-in every year in September. It's my favorite fly-in to go to anywhere in the United States. Other than that, there's other opportunities for me to fly here in Arizona. There's some amazing destinations, and for some people, they're bucket list locations, doing cross countries over the Grand Canyon, going to Sedona, going to Page, going to these amazing airports. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of sad that I've been flying in Arizona as long as I have, and I haven't hit those destinations yet. So I think this is the year that I'm going to go to those destinations and bring you guys along for the ride. So with that, it's time for me to button up the last couple things, make sure that I'm ready for a new year, flying in 8 Lima November, and also in 7097 Whiskey. So until next time, for Planes in the Hangar, Projects in the Garage, get building, get flying, and I'll see you guys in the air next time.